All right, shall we?
In 2005, Resident Evil 4 changed the face of survival horror. The game's phenomenal blend of action and horror, combined with its revolutionary over-the-shoulder gameplay, cemented it as a bona fide classic, a magic Capcom hopes to recapture with a modernized remake. That reinvention graces Game Informer's cover this month. We visited Capcom's headquarters in Osaka, Japan, to play Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil 4, and speak to its principal designers, including directors Yasuhiro Ampo and Kazunori Kodoi, who previously led the Resident Evil 2 remake. Viewers can also look forward to never-before-seen gameplay and a new rapid-fire interview. Beginning today, Digital Magazine subscribers can read 12 pages sharing new details on the opening section, breakdowns of Ashley's gameplay and other tweaks, plus impressions of the church, cemetery, and house battle segments. To keep up with all of our coverage, bookmark GameInformer.com/Resident Evil 4 and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
That rain is gonna kill the bitrate. I mean, it already is on this video. Oh my god, this looks so fucking sick. I cannot wait.
Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil 4, and speak to its principal designers, including directors Yasuhiro Ampo and Kazunori Kodoi, who previously led the Resident Evil 2 remake. Viewers can also look forward to never-before-seen gameplay and a new rapid-fire interview. Beginning today, Digital Magazine subscribers can read 12 pages sharing new details on the opening section, breakdowns of Ashley's gameplay and other tweaks, plus impressions of the church, cemetery, and house battle segments. To keep up with all of our coverage, bookmark GameInformer.com/Resident Evil 4 and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
So I think there's some more articles here. Someone said this is the best thing to read. What is how much is this? 1 out of 24. I muted this account because it's spam posts every day. We'll leave them as little surprises. I'm surprised this is muted. I guess it's just because he posts too often. Yeah, they're little surprises now. All right, 1 second. I didn't mute it because I hate the guy or anything. I'm following the channel. It's just. All right, 1 sec. All right, let's take a look, shall we? Game Informer was kicked off Resident Evil 4 remake coverage, the new 12-page article. So how can we get access to this article? They played the church, cemetery, and house battle sequences. Oh yeah, the rain. The rain is intense, but I mean, I understand what they're going for. The game is intense, and the rain is supposed to, I assume, intensify the moment, making it almost distracting to the point that you're getting overwhelmed. But I don't know. I didn't even think about it when I watched the trailer. And for the, I seen a couple, maybe one person, Leon has 100 bullets. Yeah, welcome to RE4. That's typically how much ammo you have. Yeah, I don't see, she doesn't have a health bar. Maybe they just don't, maybe they don't want to kill her at all. So they'll only try and capture her. Flashbang. Cover has new official art. There's a lot of info here. This is really cool. This is awesome. Oh, it gives you, it looks like it gives you a little timer in the bottom of how long you have to help her. Yeah, the Bawkbasoup. Two gameplay segments are always for the same snippet. Shotgun, rifle, TMP. I don't know what the bottom gun is. Sort of looks like a crossbow. I have no clue what that is. Grenade, flashbang. Cool. So it looks like to switch weapons, they're doing the Rev 2 gameplay, which in my opinion, Rev 2 has amazing gameplay. I don't think the mine thrower is in this game. When they showed the last preview of RE4, it showed that there was a mine thrower attachment you could buy for one of the guns. I can't remember which one. Okay, I will read that. Okay. That's cool though. Like, I'm happy you don't have to go into the inventory anymore. Yeah, guys. Oh, yeah. It just says the bolt thrower, which is a new version of the mine thrower, except now. Okay, yeah, it's the bolt thrower. Not that's and the attachment you can get is for the mine thrower. At least that's what it showed. And the alt fire is mines. That's cool. That's cool. Ooh. The red 9 is back. Sick. Typewriter. I wonder if you'll need to use ink ribbons to save. Code says the approach to the deck was less is more, to retain a lot about the game but dial it up to 11. Rather than complete reimagining like RE2, capture and include what made RE4 great, modernize and expand player choice options, and sprinkle surprises. Oh man. So how close is this to the original? Hunter's Lodge. The bridge. There's an extra little section here. And then the village square. Goes to the farm. Church is this way. Village Chief's Manor. Yeah, there's 3 points to the lake. I think there is. Oh wait, 4, I guess. Cool. This looks awesome. It's very very faithful. Sorry, I'm trying to soak it all in. Well, it looks like the emblems are back because they're on the map, as we could see. Okay, so I still pick up that's Red 9 last screenshot. Game Informer, get to play chapters 1 and 5 of the game. Confirm the game is still split into chapters. Part of the village map here. Part of the village map. Okay. Oh, look, I have little surprises. That's muted, so we get a surprise here. The map is turned 90 degrees to the right to how we've seen the map previously, but the villa is where you first meet Lewis. Story follows most of the same beats of the OG, but with new surprise time. Twists. Don't want to talk about and let players experience them themselves. Look at those little eyes. No blue eyes anymore. Actually, it's hard to tell, I guess. Thank you, Meet Simon. Thank you, Calamaro. Thank you, Body. Oh my god. I'm sorry, so tired. Thank you, Body Slam. Thank you, Veggie. Thank you, Fall of Genesis. Thank you, Fallen Isle again. Thank you, Jenny, Dave, Reckless. A one shot, so it takes a single bullet, Whippy? How come I muted the Twitter? Just because he spam posts all. There's sometimes you go on Twitter and it's like literally you have to scroll your wheel down like 8 times to get by the tweets. I mean, look at that. Like, if you didn't care about RE4, like, you would wake up and then, you know. Yeah, that, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory why I muted the account. There seems to be a new blue metal minigame. We've seen that on the map. RE4 has 6 control schemes, including one that emulates how the OG RE4 controlled. That's insane. What does that even mean? Like, control schemes where you can swap to classic, like switch your weapons in your inventory, or is it just control schemes where it's a bad thing and they don't let you customize your own controls like a lot of other RE games? Hunter's Lodge, first cabin you enter in RE4, includes locked doors you can optionally come back to later once picked up certain keys. One of Leon's early quips in the section is bill me for the repairs later. He's oh yeah. Okay, cool. So they're doing the Dead Space remake kind of thing, where there's reasons to go back now. Side quests. Given and rewarded by the merchant, who's chattier with more dialogue now. One thing Capcom wanted to do for the remake was gameplay storytelling. Example of the first Ganado having its neck snapped. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what it... Maybe it explains later what the control schemes mean. Oh, man. This game's gonna be fun. God, I almost feel bad spoiling it for myself, but I may as well. By the way, like, I want to go in as, like, unspoiled as possible, but just because of the nature of the stream, like, I'm a Resident Evil streamer for the most part, they're just gonna tell me every day anyway, so. Make a lot of unique details in gameplay that tell a story. Leon now has more accurate aim, but to make up for the different Ganado are now a lot more intelligent and erratic and can weave and bob if you're aiming for too long at them in a number of ways. That's cool. in RE4 speedruns, in on professional mode, a lot of the Ganados were very or you could manipulate them very easily, like just as simple as like running up to one. So I'm glad. I hope there's more RNG to it. We're going back to RE4 OG that tried to include mechanics that both work in the consciousness of RE4 to feel like they're always part. Back to the OG, I missed their conclusion. Multiple knives, and they confirmed a knife-only run is possible. Okay. Well, that's good news. A knife-only run is possible. What, can you throw it or something? Yeah, I doubt the FPS works. Oh my god, look at look at Louise. Bear traps are confirmed still present. Capcom teeth dead dog at the may not be what it appears to be. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Look at that shit-eating grin. New version is much more challenging than the OG due to the Ganados being harder. But to counteract this, there's more environmental traps you can set off. New mechanic is RE4 is basically Crimson Head Ganado. What? If a Ganado you knock down starts convulsing on the ground, you need to shoot them dead immediately or knife kill them. Otherwise, they'll rise back up stronger than before with Las Plagas. It's confirmed damage. Dr. Salvador does this. That's fucking crazy. So, by the way, the biggest complaint I see is the rain. I seen that on Twitter when I woke up. I've seen it in chat when we watched the trailer. Here's my only problem with the rain. My only problem. It's going to absolutely kill the bitrate on Twitch. Like, the game, when it's raining in RE4 and you're streaming the game, it's gonna look like shit. Like, it's gonna look terrible. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's gonna look dope for me, yeah, on the 4090, but I care much less about what my screen looks like and way more about what you guys see. It's confirmed Dr. Salvador does in the village fight. It's permanent every time you return there. If optional enemy damage is done to the environment, it lasts the whole run. Team is very proud of their death animations. One is a Ganado jamming its fingers in Leon's eye sockets and pulling his eyes out. That sounds fucking sick. That sounds fucking sick, dude. I hope that's true. Thing is, I hope, like, that sounds cool, but all I'm expecting, like, I hope it's not like, you know, there's a kill in RE3 Remake where Nemesis takes his tentacle and shoves it through your skull, but you don't see it. He does it, and it's like off screen, sort of. You just see his face. I hope you get to see it. I want to see those eyeballs. You could climb down ladders? Ho ho! Okay, finally. Yeah, no, actually trying to get to a helicopter. More serious, less bratty, but afraid. Gathering up her courage. Then No hiding in dumpsters. Ashley takes too much damage, she gets into the down state, and you have to get her in time to revive her. So it's like Dead by Daylight. Kicking down ladders and throwing up places, squeezing into places, and other surprises. The inventory is confirmed to have charm buffs. Cool, we're Diablo 2ing. You can buy them from the merchant. Oh yeah, we've seen those in the other trailer. Reward Spinal. Yeah, I hope with the side quests they're a bit more extravagant than like go to this area, press the action button, come back, and I'll give you a spinal. A spinel. That's cool though. What the fuck is this? Dude, this is sick. Capcom confirms there are more new special weapons like Bolter on the game. Capcom was the first of several brand new enemies in the remake, and a Ganado wearing a bull's head wielding a hammer, the Minotaur. He charges like a ram, Capcom says. That is fucking awesome, dude. That is fucking awesome. Bring on the new enemies, in my opinion. RE4 is known for its enemy variety, so bring them on. That is so sick. I love that enemy design. It's perfect. But I love Minotaurs, so I'm a little biased. That's fucking awesome, though. Yeah. That looks fucking sick. Oh, man. Oh, 1 second. Thank you, D-Mockno. Thank you, Mad Kid. Okay. Oh, I just realized I'm covering all the text that I'm reading. Wait. Okay. That's awesome. I can't wait to see new enemies. There's other brand new enemies on bosses. Cowboy says they're all there. Most capture the essence of the OG, but a few bosses were completely reimagined. I'm willing to bet Salazar is completely reimagined. That fight sucks. That fight sucks ass because a very specific reason. When you do the QTE prompt in that fight, if you get bad luck, You'll QTE prompt right into another QTE prompt for dodging another attack, but you don't have enough time to dodge, so you just get hit by it. So you get punished for hitting the QTE. That's why that fight sucks. Oh man. Wrap up side quests, which include... There's the dog. Capcom says Ramon Salazar has much more background. Just look up. Yeah, yeah. There's new lore for all the characters. New hidden pathways you can find, alternate past areas, in the house survival scene with Lewis. You can barricade the windows in RE2, like in RE2, as well as bookshelves like in the OG. This has improved AI in the cabin fight than in the OG. Also has a knife and will stab down Ganado. Maybe on track to be one of the great RE games. I mean... I think it's safe to say this is going to be one of the better RE games. This is from an account I've muted. Okay, so there's more information here. I think it's the same as this, maybe? This is just more of the same that we heard. Replayability and flexibility on how you play were key pillars in development. Good. No QTEs. Whatever. Laser sight is an upgrade and yellow herbs are in the game. Ashley does not have a health bar, but if she's damaged too much, she will need to be revived. Probably a good change, honestly. Sick. I mean, I'm not freaking out right now because this sort of looks exactly like I'm expecting it to be, which is, like I've been saying, I'm fully expecting this to be like RE1 Remake and RE2 Remake, all the best things from both of those games combined to make RE4 Remake, and that's exactly what it's looking like. It looks like they are taking every single thing that made RE4 amazing and putting it in the game, making sure it's there, improving it, and adding stuff like RE1 Remake did, adding a ton of extra stuff, and making sure there are a lot of surprises. I mean, Dead Space 1 Remake did that as well. Dead Space 1 Remake is more like RE1 Remake. By the way, while we're on the topic, and I know a lot of people probably avoid the stream when I'm playing Dead Space Remake for whatever reason, doesn't matter, but for everyone calling Dead Space Remake just different graphics and that's it, they better have a negative outlook on RE1 Remake if they say that. Because Dead Space Remake did exactly what RE1 did, and far more. So, do not believe those stupid comments. which I will be playing Dead Space Remake after we're done talking about this. But yeah, this looks awesome. Like like, one sec. God, I gotta, one sec. We're just gonna unmute this guy. God. All right, unmute. I didn't even know I had him muted. I have like 2 people muted. It's only if they're really, really like spam post all the time. All right, so. Justice Remake is too dark. It's actually pretty bright. It just looks dark. If you play it yourself, it looks fine. I turned the brightness up. Like, it's never too dark for me unless it's like there's like 3 parts in the game where the lights go out and it's actually dark, but it's meant to be that way. It just looks far darker on stream, depending on what you're watching from. But trust me, it's a pretty well lit game. So the thing is, thank you, Pepperino. Thank you so much. So yeah, as I was saying, this looks like a blend of RE1 Remake and RE2 Remake, and exactly what I mean by that is, as you can see on the map here, like, they're keeping all the key points to the game, all right? So they're keeping everything as you know it, and if you look closely, you can see it's all relatively the same. Like, the village square is like almost, if not 1-to-1. Like the exact same, just better graphics. And that's fucking awesome. That in my opinion is what makes a remake incredible. And I don't, like, after playing Dead Space and RE2 Remake and RE3 Remake and now and RE1 as well and Demon Souls and stuff, I think that the best remakes have to keep what people love about the original. And that's what this is doing. And then adding new really fucking cool stuff that fits in the game, like the new bull enemy. Like, that is awesome. The bolt thrower being added, like, you know, they've obviously learned from RE3 Remake too. Like, RE3 Remake takes away the coolest ammo type and a side weapon and just combines them for the grenade launch, or takes away freeze rounds and changes them to mine rounds and takes away the mine thrower. This game changes the mine thrower to a bolt thrower and has multiple different kinds of bolts you could throw, including mine rounds. That is how you do it. That's how you fucking do it. In a remake, you improve the bad stuff. Where RE3 is like, oh, people didn't like the mine thrower. Well, fuck it. Let's change it to something else. Let's take away the freeze rounds. Like, you know, and then this game does the opposite. Anyway, I don't even know what to say because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. The images and the tweets here speak for themselves. The game looks fucking incredible. It looks like it's going to be the best Resident Evil ever made. I won't be surprised if when this comes out, it's not only the best RE game ever made, it's easily the best RE ever made. It looks fucking incredible. Like, it looks like it's going to be the best remake, and it looks like it's going to be the best game. That's what I think. What do you guys think? Looks amazing. Game of the year. Let's go. Best RE game or best video game? Hey, could be both. Looks amazing except for the rain effect. Yeah, people aren't liking the rain effect. Maybe they'll change it. Inventory looks amazing. Hard agree. Don't see anything that worries me so far. Yeah, me neither. I don't see anything that worries me. And that's the great thing. Expectations so high. See, like, I'm not getting... I hate mentioning RE3 Remake because, you know, it's just stupid. But just one thing about that game that I, like... By the way, the reason I mention this is because I know people are probably still skeptical about RE4 because they got burnt so hard from RE3, but RE3 had red flags coming out of the frickin' starting line. Like, if you compare the first trailers from RE2 and RE3. RE2 was like passion galore, dropped on a big stage, people were freaking out. And RE3 was like dropped on a PlayStation Direct and tied in with some random asymmetrical game. People didn't know what they were watching, and it seemed sort of janky too. And then this game just seems, you know, I don't know about best game ever, guys, but it looks like this is a good chance to be my favorite game ever. And I think Dead Space Remake is also one of my favorite games now. It's so fucking good. Looks so promising, no different than RE1. It was outdated for its time. Yeah, for sure, Brando. I hope you've been doing well, by the way. Ah, man, I just... like, with Dead Space now, I'm so... The thing is, though, by the way, the thing is, though, about Dead Space, I was not expecting this. But there are so many people complaining about Dead Space, like, honoring the original. And it blows my mind because it's like, you know what? I was trying to tell myself this morning to not go down this trail. I really gotta stop looking at Twitter. I think the most brain dead people in existence talk way too much on Twitter, and it infects my timeline. And like 99.9% of people are all good. But still, it just blows my mind that you see these people like, oh, it's the same game. It's like, what the fuck do you want? Do you want them to cut all the cool shit? Like, what? Like, should they cut Salazar and Krauser and like, do you want the lake with Delago to be frozen over and you fight a woolly mammoth on there or some shit? Like, what the fuck do you people want? Jesus Christ. No, I'm not playing the SpongeBob game. Oh, yeah, about Dead Space speedruns? Yeah, guys, hey, I was the first in line preaching that Dead Space speedruns wouldn't be super popular. I think it's a great run, though. Yobi. What is kind of based? The woolly mammoth on the ice lake? I know, it pains me so much, McBobber. I went through high school and college being that guy that just tried to not make anyone unhappy. And, yeah, now with the internet and stuff and working on the internet full time, ugh, you can't win in that aspect. Oh, thanks, Brando. Yeah, it was really fucking fun going back and playing those amazing games. God, I love Donkey Kong Country. I even rewatched a lot of those VODs just to read chat and see chat's reaction to the cool parts and stuff. Dude, a mammoth would be so sick for a Dead Space boss. Well, it says in this... So it says in this preview that Merchant will always... warn you when there's a point of no return coming up. Does anyone have a link to the gameplay again? The YouTube video for the gameplay? The Sigma fights. I love... Guys, when I played Mega Man X 1 through 3, and I went back and watched the stream, like the past broadcast, I was dying laughing because I wasn't able to read chat when I was fighting Sigma, and I forgot I replaced Sigma. Like, if you type Sigma in chat, it puts, like... Christian Bale in American Psycho doing the like Sigma male face, and when I looked back, like chat's just like, oh, this Sigma fight, oh, he's about to get to Sigma, but no one's typed Sigma. It was just all that face. I was dying laughing because I didn't notice when I was like streaming the game because I was so focused on trying to beat it. And then I looked at chat later and I'm like, oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. If you guys don't know Mega Man X, Sigma is the main villain in Mega Man. So people just kept typing Sigma. And I'm sure a lot of people like don't have better Twitch TV or 7 TV, so they didn't even know they were typing that emote. So yeah, does anyone have the video? for the gameplay. Here, I'll just look it up myself. One sec. We're gonna watch it a couple times, I think, as I want to.
In 2005, Resident Evil 4 changed the face of survival horror. The game's phenomenal blend.
By the way, I can already tell. Listen very closely to the background. It is playing. Listen. Keep it in your brain, all right? Listen to the background of this. It is playing the new Serenity. 100,000%. Listen, it's very quiet, but it's 100%.
In 2005, Resident Evil 4 changed the face of survival horror. The game's phenomenal blend of action and horror, combined with its revolutionary over-the-shoulder gameplay, cemented it as a bona fide classic, a magic Capcom hopes to recapture with a modernized remake. That reinvention graces Game Informer's cover this month. We visited Capcom's headquarters in Osaka, Japan, to play Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil 4 and speak.
Just this alone gets me so fucking hyped. Look at the old lady running at Leon, and you shoot her in the leg. God, I can't wait for that. Ugh. Ah.
Grace's Game Informer's cover this month. We visited Capcom's headquarters in Osaka, Japan, to play Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil 4 and speak to its principal designers, including directors Yasuhiro Ampo and Kazunori Kodoi, who previously led the Resident Evil 2 remake. Viewers can also look forward to never-before-seen gameplay and a new rapid-fire interview. Beginning today, Digital Magazine subscribers can read 12...
By the way, one sec. For the rain thing, and I only touch on this because it's the comment I see the most on social media and in chat. I think this is an example of why it's very important to share early gameplay with an audience. Not super early, but the thing is, well, who cares? Like, you know, like I'm not saying they should change the rain, but let's say they showed that rain effect like 6 months ago, and every single person was like, we hate this. They might change it, but now it's just to the point that people are just gonna hate on the game for it. By the way, I mentioned yeah, her outfit's fucking awesome. This is a great time to pause. Ashley's redesign is so sick. She looks super cool here. I love the design and the outfit. Like, she looks awesome. I can't wait to see the new and improved Ashley. This is so sick. Like, she looks incredible. It's super pumped. But yeah, just two things about the rain really quick is I think it's super intense. Like, they super intensified it because this is a very hectic and stressful game to play when a lot of stuff is going on. There's enemies behind you, in front of you. There's different types of enemies. You're getting shot at from a crossbow. And I think and Ashley's getting taken away, as you can see in this picture. But I think the rain is sort of supposed to help intensify that effect of the gameplay, where the rain is so intense and everything else is so intense that everything just becomes so stressful. And that's probably why it looks the way it does. But yeah, it is pretty intense. But and yeah, and then my second thing is here's why I like the rain, but I'm a streamer. The rain is gonna make all streams of RE4 look like dog shit. It actually will make the game look terrible on Twitch and on YouTube. It's a goddamn shame. It'll look horrible. Like, I mean, it already makes when rain is on the screen in this video, it already makes the video look bad.
Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil 4 and speak to its principal designers, including directors Yasuhiro Ampo and Kazunori Kodoi, who previously led the Resident Evil 2 remake. Viewers can also look forward to never-before-seen gameplay and a new rapid-fire interview. Beginning today, Digital Magazine subscribers can read 12 pages sharing new details on the opening section, breakdowns of Ashley's gameplay and other tweaks,
and look at that.
Impressions of the church, cemetery, and house battle.
Just like RE4 original. Look at this guy chuck the axe as he run by.
Breakdowns of Ashley's.
Look at that asshole. And then you just narrowly dodge the axe. I can't wait for this, man. It's going to be such a good speed game. It doesn't even matter. See, the difference, so Dead Space is too long for a speed run. Like, it's getting shorter and shorter. I think I could complete it in less than 3 hours today. But when it comes to Resident Evil and Resident Evil 4, no one gives a fuck how long it is. They just care that it's Resident Evil, and they'll watch. No, if it takes 6 hours, they don't give a shit. They're watching, because it's Resident Evil. So yeah, I don't even care. If this run is like 6 hours, like I said, I'll take it. I can't wait for gameplay moments like this. Like, and it's just like with Dead Space just coming out, it just like. It's sort of the same kind of thing where there's many different enemy types attacking you in Dead Space, and you have that's just really intense gameplay, and I love that. And that's exactly what RE4 is, and I just can't wait for like that kind of thing on steroids.
Gameplay and other tweaks, plus impressions of the church, cemetery, and house battle segments. To keep up with all of our coverage, bookmark GameInformer.com/Resident
unfortunately, this is a very short
and subscribe
preview,
to our YouTube channel. Blend of action
and
horror,
man. All right, one more
combined
time.
with its revolutionary over-the-shoulder gameplay, cemented it as a bona fide classic, a magic Capcom hopes to recapture with a modernized remake. That reinvention graces Game Informer's cover this month. We visited Capcom's headquarters in Osaka, Japan.
3 more times.
Play Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil
100
4,
pistol bullets.
And speak to its principal designers, including directors Yasuhiro
Wait, did you
Ampo,
see that?
Headquarters in Osaka, Japan. Play Chapter.
All right, Ashley isn't getting taken away right now.
Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil 4.
I didn't hear. Leon, help!
Headquarters in Osaka, Japan. To play Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil 4 and speak to its principal designers, including directors Yasuhiro Ampo and Kazunori Kodoi, who previously led the Resident Evil 2 remake. Viewers can also look forward to never-before-seen gameplay and a new rapid-fire interview. Beginning today, Digital Magazine subscribers can read 12 pages sharing new details on the opening section, breakdowns of Ashley's gameplay and other tweaks, plus impressions of the church, cemetery, and house battles.
Okay, let's see the ammo here. 150 TMP. What difficulty were these guys playing on? Like 30, 37 shotgun. That's enough to kill everything on screen. This guy is fucking pissed. Look at this guy's face. Oh my god. Dude. People like this are going to be chasing us. Oh my god. If that's not an angry man, I don't know what is. Jesus. Look at him. God. What's the bottom gun supposed to be? Bolt throw. Okay. EMP. Pistol. I don't know which one that is. I think it's the starter pistol. Starter shotgun. The bolt action rifle. Bolt thrower. Grenade. Flash grenade. And the gameplay. So this weapon wheel. This is like almost exactly like Revelations 2. And for those who haven't played Revelations 2 or you forget about it, Revelations 2 had god tier gameplay in my opinion. I think it's one of the best parts of the game. Weapon switching feels so good. And I'm very, very happy to see this make a return because I think it did a very good job in a very underrated game. So bringing it back is awesome. But yeah, like this menu and everything, it's straight out of Revelations 2. And yeah, it's exactly how you play Last of Us as well. And I like the gameplay in both of those games. So yeah, I think it's a welcome change. Like, I do not want to go back to the fucking inventory. And I liked how RE2 Remake did it as well. I don't really like how RE3 Remake did it. But RE2 and Village and Rev 2, I think they did a good job.
Segments. To keep up with all of our coverage, bookmark GameInformer.com/Resident Evil 4 and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
All right. God, guys. That's a lot of info to soak in. I wonder how people are feeling about this that aren't... Like, it's one thing to read, like, listen to what I'm saying and read what chat's saying, but, like, most people here love Resident Evil, and, this is a stream where the streamer likes all RE games. I like RE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 remake, 2 remake, Code Veronica, 0, Survivor, Dead Aim, you know, Outbreak, Fall 1 and 2. No, I like 3 remake. It's a great game. It's, no, RE3 remake is actually really fun, you know, but just hurts playing it. It's a fun game, but you get more pain when you play it than enjoyment, honestly. I do want to see Krauser as well. Yeah, it's a beautiful game, guys. This is such sick art. Dude, I legitimately think... maybe I'm huffing on the copium, the hopium too hard here, but I legitimately think this game looks like... Just God tier. Like, 9.5, 10 out of 10. Like, perfect game. By the way, when it comes to reviews and ratings and stuff, I think 10 out of 10, like, I don't get mad at it about 10 out of 10s. I don't. I think, like, us individual can think the acting is 10 out of 10, you know, the music. But 1 out of 10s, that makes me angry. I think 1s is review bomb territory. Yeah, I think a 10 can still have flaws, sure. I always find it weird when people give something a 1 though. Like, let's say you give... God, I'm trying to think of... Let's say you give like our FF7 original a 1. It's like, you're saying the soundtrack is a 1 out of 10, the character design is a 1 out of 10, the gameplay is a 1 out of 10, the animations are a 1 out of 10. Like, you're saying everything in this game is that bad? Like, soundtrack alone, at least bump it up to a 2, you know what I mean? By the way, the reason I mentioned this is specifically, we don't need to talk about it, no spoilers, but it's just on my mind, okay? But the Last of Us episode 3, I went and checked some of the reviews, and it's like, it's a mix between a lot of 10s, 9s, 8s, and then a fuck ton of 1s. And it's like, are you telling me that the cinematography in that episode was like, the cinematography alone, just the cinematography, was like fucking 10 out of 10. The camera work, 10 out of fucking 10. The very fact that there's 1s is like, really? Like, you're saying the cinematography was also a 1? Like, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. When it comes to a video game, though, I think it's a lot different. I think video games, if you're gonna get a 1, your game better, like, be unplayable. Like, you take the first step in World 1 and you fall through the world. And then, okay, give it a 2. Maybe you can make it to, like, the 3rd level or something, and then you have to reinstall the game. Dead Space. And then a 3, I think that's where it becomes, like, more realistic. Like, alright, the game fucking blows, the voice acting's terrible. You could complete it and you could play it at least, but yeah, like, if you're giving a game a 1 out of 10, it better be, you cannot finish that shit. Like, you can't even leave the starting area. Anyway, it is a skill issue. Oh man, this couldn't look better. I think this like meets and surpasses my expectations. I think this game looks incredibly well made. Yeah, if I were to give it a complaint, I'd say give us a slider to turn down the rain. That's it. Like if there's anything, let us change the rain graphics to how they did it in RE2. In RE2, like the rain was there, but no one ever pointed it out. But yeah, I think the game looks incredibly good. I cannot wait. And one of the most exciting things about a new RE game coming out that actually looks incredible is that it brings the community together. Like everyone, RE2 Remake was so special because you've seen all these streamers and all these community members like all going around every different stream and just sharing their love for the game, and it was awesome. It was just awesome, like playing something that mostly everyone genuinely enjoyed and had a passionate love for, and you got to talk about that with other people, and yeah, felt good. Yo, Lucy Lover, yeah, I can't wait. It looks awesome. Yeah, Siren, I hope that too. Those little things matter a lot to me as well. Like how in RE1 Remake, you could pick your costume before you started. And then in RE0, the game with actually really cool costumes, you can't. And why that affected me personally is just because you can't speedrun with any costume but the defaults, and made me sad. But yeah, it's little things that they don't really think about. And it's not just for speedrunning, but that's just a small example of like something tiny. But yeah, exactly, Siren. It's annoying that you can't use the cool Leon outfit because it just makes you OP because Ashley's invincible. Rising of Evil Remake. I hope you can... This won't happen, but I'm sad that RE1, 2, 3, and 4, as you guys all know, have such good mods. Like, there are so many really funny, awesome mods, like, especially RE2. RE2 has god-tier mods. Even, like, the randomizer is, like, absolutely nuts right now. It makes me so sad that, you can't really mod the new RE games. And, God, there could be some good ones. Like, imagine a village randomizer, and you can actually cut out you don't need to go to House Beneviento. Not that it's bad, but it ruins the pacing of a replay. I think of all things that you guys seen in this 28 tweet article, what's your favorite? I'm gonna scroll to mine. And surprisingly, guys, it really says something when my favorite thing is a new thing. This bull guy, perfect for RE4. I can't wait to get my fucking nuts slammed in by that sledgehammer. Or it looks more like a warhammer almost. Like, I hope that he has this, like, uppercut that he swings it up and hits Leon's nuts so hard they pop out of his eye sockets. And then you die. You know what's weird? Looking at the legs a little, he sort of looks like he's cel-shaded. I think they started doing an outline on him for the picture and then just stopped or something. That's what it looks like. Looks a little weird, actually. See what I'm looking at? Let's see, it looks like they started this outline and then they were like, ah, fuck it. Part of me thinks they just like, this isn't from gameplay. They just took the asset and pasted him in here. I don't know though. That's actually making me think. Making me think, fellas. Oh my god. One more month. No, no, no. You don't look at it like that, Mr. Addicts. No, no. It's 1 more month. No, no. Stop it, guys. See, that's why you guys can't wait for things. No, no. It's not 2. 1 more month. Because once it's like 20 days away, then, you know, it's like it may as well already be here. You know what I mean? Like you're at that point where you just start like teleporting, or you just start like time traveling. It's 1 month and some change. I'm going to Cairo. Hey, Dead Space Remake can tie us over. Guys, I can't vouch for Dead Space Remake enough. If you want something like this, if you've never played Dead Space, do yourself a favor, get Dead Space Remake. It's fucking awesome. I absolutely love it. I will be playing it in a bit here. No, Chaos, don't do that. And if you don't care about the story, guys, Dead Space, if you've never played Dead Space, just buy Dead Space Remake, be like, I don't care about the story, and just like, don't read anything. The gameplay alone is fucking god tier. The weapons are so fun. Like, the game is so fun to play. I loved it, Wicatron. It was awesome. You know, I'm not, I haven't watched a lot of really gay stuff in my life, but, that was a big introduction and it was fucking sick. I mean, I've always been a sucker for a really good, oh, light spoilers, by the way, sorry. I've always been a sucker. I went through a phase where, like, I went through a big phase where, I loved, like, romantic, not comedies, just like, you know, what my favorite romance movie back in the day was, it's a 3-parter. It's like, it's starring Ethan Hawke. What's it called? Not rom. I sort of hate rom-coms. Yeah, Sunset, Twilight, and Sunrise. Yeah. Those, or Midnight. Before Midnight, something. I can't remember. I loved those 3 movies. They were, well, the last one sort of made me a little angry, but anyway, so, you know, like I said, light spoilers. It made me nostalgic watching that episode. Like I you know, like any Last of Us video game fan, I expected to watch some freaking crazy shit with some infected, but we didn't get that. Well, we got some of it, but it was a really fucking well done love story. Like possibly like top 3 that's ever been on TV, and it all happened in 1 single episode. And I was caught off guard. It was fucking sick. But I will say, you know, when I read some people that hated it online, I'm not surprised. I mean, it's the people that don't dig that kind of romance stuff, you know, they're going to be bored out of their skull. But it was shot beautifully. It was very well written. And the acting was very, very well done. And not only that, but what's his name? Nick Offerman. I'm sure for some people it felt very weird watching like what was known to be the most manly man, you know, making out with a dude. But he did a great job with it. I'm sure many men that watch that now want Nick Offerman to... It was great though. I'm excited. The thing that makes me happy about Last of Us, the show, is like, yeah, it sucks that episode 3 and the casting for Ellie and stuff, some of the stuff is not faithful. And that sucks. Because we want a really faithful adaptation, because we want to see our favorite moments from the game in the movie. But here's what's actually awesome. They changed things. Fuck, that sucks for us gamers. But wait! It's getting insanely rave reviews from audiences and critics still. I'll fucking take it, dude. If they need to change something based off a video game to prove to the world that a video game can be adapted to film and TV and be fucking incredibly well done, and not incredibly well done as in like, oh, I love Mortal Kombat, and the Mortal Kombat movie, I loved it because I love Liu Kang and Goro got punched in the nuts. No, I want a video game movie where you are getting called up by your friends and family who don't even like video games, saying that they watched this video game movie or TV show and they loved it so much that they're gonna play the game they loved it so much. It's almost always the polar opposite, where if you didn't play the game, whatever it's based off of sucks for an outsider. Just badly made, cinematography's bad, the acting's just okay, the soundtrack's just okay. But this show is like, my mom is watching it. My mom would not touch video games with a freaking 10-foot pole, dude. And she's watching it and loving it. I'll take it. When your mom is watching something based on a video game, they're doing something right. So. But I think they're doing a great job, and I can't wait to replay Last of Us before. I think I'm going to replay it before the last episode, because the PC version comes out soon. But I'm going to have a hot take here. The Bill part of Last of Us 1 was my least favorite part in the game all 3 times that I played the game. I think that part fucking sucks. So it's nice that they did a character that I would normally forget and gave him a lot of background. I hate collecting those car parts. I hated that part. But maybe when I replay it now, I'll like it. Every time, like the 2 times I replayed it, in my head I'm always like, ah, that stupid car part's coming. Bill's a good character though. And man, a lot of like not real Last of Us fans showed their true colors on Twitter because people were angry that Bill was gay. And it's like, hey, fuckwad, did you play the goddamn game, you stupid? Complaining that Last of Us is woke is fucking hilarious because it always has been, you know? Bill's been gay since the get-go. Ellie's been gay since the get-go. There have been black characters, Asian characters, yada yada yada. Like, wait, you hate woke stuff, but you like Last of Us? You need a fucking rain check up in that head. God, he looks fucked up here. Oh, I can't wait for this. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I gotta uninstall. I wish streamers didn't need to use Twitter. Twitter was a mistake, as I'm on Twitter. You only see the worst takes ever on this platform. Like, there was something I seen yesterday. Some girl tweeted something about like, I can't remember what it was, but it went viral and there was a bunch of people commenting on it, and I checked the person's profile and it was just this 14-year-old chick in like junior high making this controversial statement and everyone's like backing it. It's like, oh my god. Oh. What a platform. Yeah, there's a ton of, if you're just getting here, sorry, someone asked my opinion on something that took a long time to explain. Yeah, if you're just getting here, they showed a ton of information on RE4. It looks so good. This looks like it's right out of a freaking scary fairy tale. This must be a revisit to the first village as well. Why is it raining milk? You know, I've actually only seen rain like this a couple times. But I used to live somewhere that had like rainforest weather. This is some heavy rain though. Vancouver, British Columbia has rainforest weather. Hey, Tofu. Thank you, Skelleroni, and thank you, Satoshi Raven. Ah, man. It feels good to see a bunch of new info today. And, you know, all in all, I think, I am not worried about a damn thing anymore. Like, if everything that was shown today is consistent through the whole game, it's gonna be God tier. Yeah, I can provide a link. Sorry, I was just reading through chat. Is there anything else to look at, or is this I assume this is all the information, right? Originally didn't want to do the remake. No QTEs. Here, 1 second. I just gotta do something really quick. I'll be right back. Righty. Sorry. Did Ray finish a Dead Space run last night? Anyone watched? If anyone did. They're going well, Dragon. I can't wait to do some more. This looks awesome, though. I am, I'll definitely talk about it as we stream today. Ah, man. One more time. And I will play some, I'll run some Dead Space.
In 2005,
don't worry, guys. I'll be playing
Resident
some
Evil 4
RE4
changed
closer
the
to
face
the
of
release date.
survival horror. The game's phenomenal blend of action and horror, combined with its revolutionary over-the-shoulder gameplay, cemented it as a bona fide classic. A magic Capcom hopes to recapture with a modernized remake. That reinvention.
I streamed Dead Space for
graces Game
17
Informer's cover
hours,
this
and
month.
that game
We visited Capcom's
was running like
headquarters
shit
in
for me.
Osaka, Japan, to play Chapter 1 and 5 of Resident Evil 4 and speak to its principal designers, including directors Yasuhiro Ampo and Kazunori Kadoi, who previously led the Resident Evil 2 remake. Viewers can also look forward to never-before-seen gameplay and a new rapid-fire interview. Beginning today, Digital Magazine subscribers can read 12 pages sharing new details on the opening section, breakdowns of Ashley's gameplay and other tweaks, plus impressions of the church, cemetery, and house battle segments. To keep up with all of our coverage, bookmark GameInformer.com/Resident Evil 4 and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, bruh. Thanks, bruh. Thanks.